This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Finding out...
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is an arena fight.
And there's the bell for round 1. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They exchange punches. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Missing with that jab. Nice counter shot. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Can you imagine walking into this, Tom? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet. Here we go for round 2. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Blocks that left hook. Throws the jab and doesn't score. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Failing to score with that right hook. Punch count. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez. The bell rings and we start the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
score with the uppercut. Nice job to block that uppercut. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nope, that hook won't score. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. There's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
And miss with the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That hook doesn't score. And he just put the monster on the canvas. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's talk about Juan in that last round. That'll be a 10-8. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through it.
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Juan in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that... This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Punching. You'd like to see more jabs. The perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The stamina is off the charts. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Misses with that uppercut. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here comes round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter, who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use flame, mother boy.
Monster! Dazed!
Game days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Marquez is rocked. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in. And we enter the 8th round. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A perfect counter shot. Good defense to block the hook. Good punch. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That one will count. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Is he going to punch himself out, though? How about that time counter shot? It's all offense all the time. He misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was